Welcome, everybody. Hey, listen, this is George Rogers, and I'm excited to join everyone who's paying attention right now. This is not something that was scheduled. This is really a pop-up, and I wanted to really connect with all of my LinkedIn, YouTube, Facebook, social media friends alike. I recently had the opportunity a few conferences ago to join good friends of ours over at Hi Bob, and opportunity to do some man on the street videos and really sit down with some of the professionals who are doing a lot of the work that Lighthouse Research Advisor, we are digging into some of the data and really understanding the workforce trends. One conversation that really kind of intrigued me, and we kind of sat down and had a conversation. I wanted to share this a little bit, but also share a lot of things that are exciting that is coming up as well. If you did not know, if you're living in a cardboard box and you did not know, I'm excited. One of the most important things that are happening right now coming up next week is that I'll be joining Ben Eubanks, the king and guru of data research. That's who I call him. He's a king for me of data research in all things the workforce. And so I'm excited to be joining him. We're going to be live June 2nd, 3rd, and 4th virtually. We're excited about this with over 3,000 people that are registered to attend HR Summer School. This is going to be an incredible event, some incredible speakers that I'm excited about, not just sitting down in person for day one, which is exciting news as well. We'll be sitting down in person, live in person in Nashville, Tennessee. And it's going to be an incredible time with some of our great friends. Rod McDaniel, a good friend of mine from S3 Recycling Solutions, is going to be joining us live to kick off this great 3-day conversations with so many incredible speakers, as I mentioned. Real quick, I want to give an extra shout out to our sponsors. We have incredible sponsors. They're going to be joining us: ISOF, Hi Bob, Take Command, Cornerstone Employee, Bucket List, and Verify First are going to be joining us as well. And so we're very excited about all of our sponsors are going to be part of this 3-day extravaganza. Again, day one is going to be filled with so many great things. We have Carl Maria Scott flying all the way from Orlando, Florida to join us. We're going to be having Allison Smart sitting down with Carl Maria. That's going to be an incredible conversation. Ben and I will take a break from the cameras, if you will, and we'll be joined by Carl Maria Scott and Allison Smart, two dynamic ladies in the field that I know you're going to be excited about as well, and so many others going to be there. Angela Briggs, Paige, is going to be joining us live and in person as well. And so we're very excited about day one live in Nashville. Then day 2, 3 will be virtual for everyone. Ben and I will be together and we'll be virtual there. So make sure, if you have not registered, make sure you register today, hrsummerschool.org for an incredible time. And you just don't want to miss it. Trust me, it's going to be a lot of great things. And of course, Ben has so many different books and packages. We're going to be giving away some fun stuff as well. Some of our speakers, some of our guests, some of you in the community have also given us a lot of cool giveaways as well, donating some things. So we got some cool things there that we're going to be doing. So make sure you join us, HR Summer School. With that, we also have something that I was excited about, as I mentioned. If you are going to be at SHRM, scan the QR code right now. I'll be flying to Orlando. It's going to be an incredible time in SHRM. We got some exciting things. We're going to be partnering up with Hi Bob once again, getting together there. But we got something special we're going to be doing for a few select people. So make sure you scan that QR code. If you're going to be at SHRM in June, I'll be there June 6th through the 19th. If you're going to be there, I would love to connect with you. I'll be hanging out at the Hi Bob booth on Wednesday. We'd love to connect with you, but for more information, scan a QR code and I'll get with you, send a special invite, maybe doing some things. You never know what's going to happen at SHRM National, but we're going to have a great time there. Now, with that being said, I have a very special guest because you just never know what's going to happen on live, and you never know, who's going to be joining in. I am going to introduce someone who's special to me. Now, this person that is very special to me is a young man who I had the opportunity to know all his life. At 2 years old, we became more than just uncle, where he experienced a very crazy story in his life. And sometimes he likes to talk about it, sometimes he don't. But I'm proud of him because yesterday, this young man, come on in here, Dexter. If there's a virtual applause, I can give virtual applause. Come on in here, Dexter. This young dude look at his hair. It's up there right there. I got to change the camera on you. Dexter's joining me today because he just graduated 5th grade and he's on his way to middle school. Dexter, tell everybody one thing that you are really passionate about. Math. You got to talk louder, man, so everybody can hear you. What are you passionate about?
Math.
Math. And so that's school. What's something outside of school that you're very passionate about?
Basketball.
And what's some things that basketball you learn from basketball? What's some things you can apply to your life, school, as a young man? Anything that you learn from basketball?
Yes, there's some things.
Let's talk about what are a couple of things that other people may be able to use in life that you've learned in basketball. What's something that's in particular? Is there one word that you learn about basketball? Is there something in life and leadership that you learn?
There's going to be a lot of challenges. There's going to be a lot of haters, and they're going to help you get past your defects in life, and then you have many adventures in front of you, and they're all going to have a different story to go with it.
Gotcha. So a lot of challenges. Now, people that may be following us here, they're business leaders, they're HR professionals, all sorts of different types of people that follow this. When you talk about challenges, and that's something that we all face, we all are facing challenges. We're all facing sometimes challenges. I look at challenges as opportunities, right? And that's something that we learned, that challenges are not necessarily there to hold us back, but sometimes challenges are providing an opportunity for us to either quit or to kind of go through those things. What has those challenges helped you do as far as getting better, and why has those challenges helped you?
Some challenges in basketball have got me better because they all have. Some of them have been with dealing with my skills and my attitude.
Oh, attitude. Why is it important to have a good attitude? What is a bad attitude you'll do to yourself and to your team compared to a good attitude?
A bad attitude can make it where you seem like you are one of the people that can do what you want and no one can tell you what to do. If you have a good attitude, you will have a better chance of having a better relationship with your teammates and your family and your friends.
Awesome. Well, is there anything else you want to tell everybody, Dexter, before I kick you off?
Life will not always go your way, but there's still a chance for you to enjoy it.
Life will not always go your way, but there's still a chance for you to enjoy it. I appreciate it, my friend. Your summer is about to begin. What's one thing, I just said that was the last question, but what's one thing you're excited about this summer? Not basketball, not math. What's something new that you're very excited about?
Pushing forward in life and trying to be better with my taking in with like food and drinks.
Oh, this one. So you're trying to change up your eating habits, little healthy habits. He wants to get faster in basketball. I knew you were going to put it back to basketball somehow, but that's awesome. I thought you were going to be excited about maybe getting in a chicken limo. So yesterday, Amber, my wife, had the opportunity at the graduation. We surprised Dexter and 3 of his friends. We told them we were going to take them out for ice cream or Starbucks and some coffee and have some fun with them. But they did not know that there'd be a big old huge chicken limo waiting for them. I should have got that picture. Let's see. Should have got that picture prepared and put it on the screen for you. But I'll show the phone version of it, if you will, for everybody today. So as Dexter and his friends got out of the school, they had this big old nice beautiful chicken limo waiting for them, making chicken sounds, and a good school is out for the summer song for you. So appreciate it. Tell everybody peace.
See you later, guys.
Awesome. Appreciate you, my friend. Go have fun with your friends and enjoy the world. I thought maybe he was going to say something maybe about summer vacation, but he did not do those things. I wanted to share and make this video today just for about 25-30 minutes, really to kind of share this conversation that I had with a friend of mine that I literally met at a conference. One of the opportunities that I really enjoy is I'm traveling around, I'm connecting with men and women like HR professionals, business leaders, C-suite leaders, frontline employees. One of my favorite things to do is really just have conversation, be human. As we talk about our theme for this year for HR Summer School, the future of work is human. In the world of technology, AI, and all these different things, I think having those human aspects of leadership and just life in general really matters. Having these conversations, as much as AI can elevate us and sometimes it can hold us back as well, I think the value of life is how we connect with each other. It's just to my belief, my core belief, that we are not meant to be alone. and we need each other. We need someone to reach someone to be who we need to be in life. And so I had an opportunity to sit down with several people, but this conversation was really good. And I asked her to sit down with me and have a conversation. I want to share this real quickly with you. So just bear with me as I get this ready. One of the things that I really enjoyed with this was the passion behind what we do and why we do what we do. I think oftentimes we understand as employees and teams why we do things, but we don't understand why we do them. And so being able to sit down, I just want to share this real quickly, 7-minute video. Then I'm going to share a little bit about the impact that it has for me as well. So here we go. Hey everybody, my name is George Rogers, and I am here with my new friend, Alexis. How are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
Tell everybody, put the mic up a little bit.
Yes.
Tell everybody a little bit about yourself, what you do, and what's something that you're very passionate about.
Absolutely. So my name is Alexis Vincent Williams. I am the Associate Director of HR at Avalabs. We are a Web3 blockchain crypto organization. And what am I passionate about? I'm passionate about people. I think that's why I'm here. I think that's kind of why everyone's here, I hope. I really want people to feel healthy and happy at work, and people aren't feeling that way. So I want to change that.
Awesome. I'm gonna have you flip it because you talk with your hands like I do.
Oh my goodness! I'm from New Jersey. I should have known to clip it. You're right.
So you talk with your hands like I do. That's why I flip it right away because
Fair
I
enough.
have it over here. All right. So you talk a little bit about your passion with people.
Mm-hmm.
Why is that important for you, especially in the role that you have with HR and how, whether it's good or bad,
Yeah.
people are your people, right?
Yeah.
So if there's a problem, it's HR. If there's something good that needs to be collaborated with the business strategy, it's HR. Why is that important to you?
People are important to me because, like I said again, I've worked in many different areas of the tech space specifically, and people are important because people are the makers, right? They're building things, they're making things happen, and a business is as good as its people, right? If people aren't, like I said, feeling supported, aren't feeling healthy, feeling like themselves, they'll leave.
Yeah.
And some people have mental breakdowns, all those things happen. So I think that's why I fall in the same camp. Like, it's always going to be about the people.
Let's talk about culture.
Let's talk about it.
I'll give you my definition of culture, and then
Okay. Ooh, do I have a definition?
I want to hear. My definition is right, so you can just go. So when I look at and think about culture,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of times in business,
Yeah.
we say culture is a vibe. There's energy, right? And a lot of times we try to fix the outcome of what we think culture is. That's the behavior.
Yeah.
How do we fix behavior of a person?
Mhm.
So for me, when I think about culture, I believe that culture is how most people feel,
Mhm.
believe, and behave most of the time. Not all the time, but most of the time. And the direct connection is how you make me feel as a leader will determine what I believe about you and this organization that allows you to give me that feeling, right? So if you give me a sense of psychological safety and trust, I feel that I have that sense of engagement. I have that sense of belonging. I'm connected to what I'm doing. I have a sense of purpose then, right?
Yeah.
Because I know what I do, but I also have a reason why I want to do that.
Absolutely.
Work with great people.
Mhm.
So how I feel goes from belief. My belief then determines my behavior.
Absolutely.
What does a good culture look like for you? And there's no perfect culture, right?
No.
Because we as people change. But what is a good culture? What's some key ingredients of a good culture?
For an organization or
Yes.
just okay. I think good culture starts with a North Star more than anything. And the reason I say that is if everyone has one shared goal at the organization, they're all going to work toward that one shared goal, right? I think that culture is a tough one.
Yeah.
Like we just rebuilt our culture fit interview because we were finding that some of the folks that we were hiring weren't, for whatever, like meshing well with their teams, and we revamped our total, like our values for the organization because there was nothing anchoring everyone together. And sometimes you have to explicitly state those things. What are we doing here? And I think that because of that, we now have a culture that makes sense. It's not everyone just like whimsically figuring things out. It's like, no, this is what we're doing.
Yeah.
And I think that most important, you need an anchor. So that North Star is always going to be that anchor.
Let's get into the HR world.
Let's do
What's
it.
something that companies are overcomplicating within the space?
Overcomplicating. I would say people are overcomplicating. Oh my gosh, management. I feel like people. I don't feel like everyone's supposed to be a manager, and I think that that's fine. I feel like there are people who just contribute what they contribute, and they're good at it, and that's enough. I don't think everyone's meant to be a manager. I sometimes don't think I'm meant to be a manager. But I think that that's the hard part, right? People are really, it shouldn't be so hard. It really shouldn't be so hard. I think it's one of those things that it does take training. It does take a lot of effort, but it shouldn't be complicated. It's one of those things like I do think that some people just have it or you don't too, to some degree, but I do think everyone could be trained. There are a ton of other things in HR that are being overcomplicated.
Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Do you believe AI is helping or complicating HR?
Helping for sure.
In what ways do you feel like that's benefiting you, particularly in your role?
Okay, so before I started working in this role, I was at OpenAI,
Okay.
and we were building AI to help alleviate some of the pain points that we already have. Like, we want everyone to be able to think strategically, but they're bogged down by all the administrative work, pushing papers, all the little pieces. And I think that AI really does alleviate that. Always important to have human in the loop. I'll forever say that. But I think that that's why AI is so beneficial. It gets you really focused on what's next, because you're not thinking about what happened or all the administrative pieces, like I said, payroll, and like I don't want to have to think about payroll. I just want it to happen. I want everyone paid, and I want to be able to think strategically about how to better benefit the organization instead of having to like push a button every 2 weeks.
Last question.
Yeah.
If you can speak to, and I want you to look in the camera in the office.
Okay.
If you can speak to your HR professionals, brothers and sisters that are out there, what's one statement or final word of an inspiration, encouragement that you would like to give them?
You are enough. Showing up as yourself every day, you are enough. I think a lot of times us as HR people, because we are so people focused, we carry the weight and the burden of everyone else, but you are enough. And give yourself some time, give yourself a break, because we do need it. And we don't always take it. So
Awesome.
that's my advice.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. It was a pleasure.
Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you.
That was great.
Take care.
I appreciate it. Awesome. That conversation really meant a lot to me. More than just one reason, but several reasons. But in particular, one is understanding like the heart of people is so important. That one of the key things, as she said in the beginning, and she ended it with, is at the end of the day, like her heart and passion was people. And for us as leaders, for those who are watching today, I want to encourage you. I used to do these things called Finish Strong on Friday videos, and I know a lot of good friends have been asking me to do those things. And so I thought maybe the great way to kick off Finish Strong videos is just having a let's talk conversation. And that conversation in general meant a lot to me because it's a balance of a lot of different things. It's a balance of what our passion is, what our purpose is sometimes in life. As I encourage people all the time to champion your purpose, one of the most important things as well is showing up for yourself. As I always say, the key to leadership is self-leadership, and how we lead ourselves truly matters. And that's something that I'm very excited about. And that's why I'm excited about HR Summer School. That's why I'm excited about the work that companies like HiBob is doing in the tech space, because people matter. There's a lot of companies that can create technology. There's a lot of technology out there for us all to be able to choose from. But having technology that's not just for a business, but also for the people truly matters, and how it truly functions. And so that's one thing that I'm really excited about HiBob. We're going to be talking a little bit about that. If, again, you're at SHRM, I would love for you to join me at the HiBob booth. We're going to have a great time there as well. Maybe there's a private little meetup or mixer that we'll invite you to as well. But make sure that you connect with me as well, whether it be on LinkedIn. If you're interested, make sure you PM and say, hey, George, I'm coming to SHRM. I'll get you the information that you need. As a reminder, HiBob is definitely a sponsor for us as well for HR Summer School. And our day one looks exactly like this. We're going to kick off at 10 o'clock Central. And Ben and I will be joining live. We're going to have a great time, some fun announcements. We're going to tell you a lot about what you can expect for the week. But then we'll be joined by Ron McDaniel, discussing one thing that he's very passionate about, and that's nothing is impossible. We're talking about that mantra, that culture that he's built up within his organization, how humans do their best work. And they'll be joined by our great friend over at ISOP, Amy Mosher. So there are going to be a lot of smiles. There's going to be a lot of laughing. But her and Ben are going to have a great conversation as well about happy employees are still leaving. And so what is happening when employees who are still happy are leaving your company? They're going to be breaking that down. Lance is going to be joining us again. I mentioned Angela Briggs Page is going to be joining us live. We're going to be giving away some giveaways. Take Command. Jack Cooper is going to be joining us as well. We're going to end the day with Allison Smart and Carmen Maria Scott. And so that's just day one. Again, you can register at hrsummerschool.org. You don't want to miss out on all the great things. Once again, special shout out to HiBob today. This Man on the Street video, I will post it as well by itself. But I definitely wanted to share this and talk a little bit about that culture aspect, but also the aspect of technologies out there. AI can't support us, but also the future work is still and always will be human. Until next time, thank you so much. Shout out to HiBob. Shout out to you for joining me for this Let's Talk.